YouTube, welcome to the Common Investor. Today is an exciting day. Today is the first day I got my on a free share on YouTube, and whoever clicked the link basically for joining Trading 212, I appreciate you a lot. I'm really grateful, and yeah, just thanks, man. Really appreciate it. To be honest with you, this is my first one. I've been doing this for close to a year. Obviously not consistently, but I've been doing it nonetheless. So yeah, today is going to be another portfolio update. So you know the deal. Just gonna run you through my invest account and also my Azure account. So my invest account right now is looking pretty scanty. Obviously, a lot of the excitement for the market is basically gone. So I decided to just play it safe. I sold CIG. CIG basically has just been staying in the same place, not moving. Actually, it's dropping slowly, so I just decided to sell it. What I believe is possibly when the merger happens, there could be a sell-off like most Spacs do. So just in case you don't know, CIG is a Spac that's planning on merging with EV company called Arrival. So I sold that off. What else did I sell off? So there's this thing called Granite Shares 3x long Tesla. So that's pretty interesting as well. Made a bit of money on that. I'm about £274 on that. A quick swing trade, or day trade rather. Yeah, pretty much just in less than 24 hours basically. Beam, also sold Beam as well. Just because I feel like the hype is gone. And sold CO Gene Therapies. Am I looking to open a position on that as well? Sold Longview. So I decided to sell Nano Dynamics and View 6. So this is a good lesson for everyone. So when you get into a situation where you're buying off someone else's research, you don't really feel too comfortable about the stock when it goes down. And so these were doing okay. I mean, I think I basically got them. I sold them off at a profit. But I noticed that whenever they did go down, I would kind of panic a little bit because I just wasn't fully confident in them. Even though whoever's done the research basically has been is very competent. But just because I didn't do it myself, I just didn't feel comfortable. So I just basically sold them off. I go blockchain as well, so that made a bit of money from that. Made about 500 quid from that, so that was a pretty good. That's 500 quid from, I think I had I had £200 in that, so that's a pretty good return, that one. And that's just over a 200% return. That's really good. So overall, in my trading 212 invest account, or we call it trading account, I've been able to have a return of just about 4,600, which I'll say is pretty good. Considering I started last year with a loss of like £500. So out of all the stocks that I really wanted to hold, it was New Technologies, and that's I just believe in the company. They're basically a Chinese company. They're an electric scooter or bike making company. And essentially, they have good revenues. Revenues are increasing on the double digits on a quarterly basis. The earnings is pretty good as well. Double digits increase as well. They had a bit of a blip last year, which caused them to drop from the initial all-time high, which was around 35, and they just kind of dropped and lingered around this area. Every time it dropped to like 27, 28, I would buy a little bit. I think I bought once at 26. It got to about 26 point something, and I bought around then. So I'd basically I'd taken some profits out of this already. I think I sold half of my positions, and then I bought back in. I kind of loaded up to like £1,000 again, and just held basically. And I've been trying to look for news as to why it's gone up so much. I mean, it's gone up, yeah, about 40% in the last month. Yeah, I mean, just in the last couple of weeks, basically, it's gone up 40%. I do not know why, but it's a company I believe in the long term. I just wish I put all my money or a lot more money in there. I didn't want my overall, because the first time I bought around $18. So I kept on averaging up, but I still wanted to keep it low. So I wanted to keep it below the $26 mark, because it's got a very decent support level around $26. So yeah, just wanted to keep it below that, my average below that. Well, yeah, look, so far so good. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, hopefully everything works out. But it's definitely this was the only company I felt comfortable holding. Just because obviously the hype has died down, and I'm just being a bit more careful now. Okay, and just a bit more selective about the stocks I choose. Okay, and obviously National Grid, I just got that today as a free share. So thanks again. So then time for the ISA. ISA I'm up about 18%. I sold fastly. I think that's the main. I sold fastly. That's the first change, and I bought this company called, if I say it correctly, Memcast. So I mean, I've just exchanged one cybersecurity company for another one. The Memcast pretty much focuses a lot more on. Actually, Fastly was we'll just call it a cloud company, for a cybersecurity company. Yeah, and Memcast basically specialize in email security, and it's something I use at work. And I think out of all the other, if you compare it to, like, I don't know, Splunk, what else have you, Okta, or cybersecurity type companies, this one is definitely undervalued. I would expect the stock price to be around probably $62. If you check on Simply Wall Street, fair price right now is below the fair price, which I think is about 51, 52. So the stock basically dropped a lot today, because there was basically they reported that someone had hacked into their systems, and it's not the first cybersecurity company that's reported that, so it's dropped. But overall, the chart's not really good, but it's got a really, really good chart, and it's got a nice support level as well, and a really nice rising trend. So it's not like a fast grow or anything like that, but I'm looking for, especially in this market right now, I'm just trying to look for something that's decent value, and is well managed, and is also progressively growing as well, because essentially this is a long-term hold type portfolio. So as long as it's nice and steady and it keeps growing, then I'm fine. So I just bought on the dip today, and yeah, we'll just see how that goes. Yeah, that's the difference, because I looked into it, I felt a lot more comfortable when it dropped. I didn't even panic, I just bought a bit more. I think I bought about £200 more. Then also, I added this. This is a Spac called Ajax. Oh, I don't know. I think it'd be Ajax 1 or Ajax 1. I do not know. But essentially, it's one of these. It's a Spac that's aiming to merge with financial institutions, such as as companies similar to like PayPal and Square, where they do a lot of their business online. So there's this company I'm really interested in called TransferWise, and they've been linked to merge with just call it Ajax, I don't know, and or Ajax, I don't know. Let's just call it Ajax. They've been rumored to merge with Ajax, and if they do that, that'll be quite nice, to be honest, because yeah, and it's one of the Spacs basically that's still at a pretty reasonable value, which is at $11. And TransferWise, I think this year it's not. They had a monthly revenue increase of I think it was about 70%. It was a lot. Was it monthly or quarterly? I'm not too sure. It was about 70% increase. So yeah, it's a really good company. You're probably using their services. So this is just a punt basically. I'm risking about 400, but it shouldn't go down too much anyways, because I've pretty much bought it at the IPO price, which is about, I think, just under $11. So it's not too bad. I've also sold. What else did I sell? There was some other company I believe I sold. Yeah, I think I sold. I sold a bit of Upwork. I sold about £1,000 of Upwork to invest in, to buy some Aiden, and to buy some Ajax. Yeah, so I had about £2,000 worth in Upwork. Probably regret it now, but I just wanted to diversify a bit more and just kind of keep it around the 2020 mark. So I've been able to reduce my shares from, I think, from like 32 to about 22. So that's pretty good. Tattoo Chef is still my top holding. I've still got GSK, which is pretty much done nothing, but gives me good dividends. Even Robert's gone up about 10%. I've got Switchback Energy, Open Door, Upwork. So I like the way the portfolio is looking. It looks like a pretty solid, strong portfolio. So as you know, I've got Upwork, I've got Twilio, Tesla. Tesla is doing pretty well again. Got Tattoo Chef, Switchback Energy, Skybox Solutions, Roku. It's doing pretty well as well. Royalty Income, it is what it is, but it's a good monthly dividend player. I bought a bit more today on the dip. It dropped about 3%, so just bought a bit more there. When I sold Viva, so I sold Viva at I didn't gain a lot from Viva. It was something I wanted to hold, but I have it somewhere else. I just gained about £16. So but I have it in a different portfolio, so I'm not too bothered. So I bought a bit more of Royalty, a bit more of Mimcast, and a bit more of Ajax One. Yeah. So yeah, that's the portfolio for today. You guys should have a look at Mimcast. I think it's one of those security companies, cybersecurity companies that's still pretty much good value. Or yeah, I'd probably say it's undervalued right now with the drop, which is about $45. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I guess we can have a look at the history. So this one, I have actual returns of 1,500, which I've reinvested into the actual portfolio. And I received a dividend today, I believe. Or was it yesterday? Okay. Of £3.38 from Tate and Lau. Obviously, I saw that a while ago, but yeah, that's something you should try and do as well. If you're gonna sell a dividend-paying company, if you can try to avoid selling before the ex-dividend date. If you can wait till the ex-dividend date, then potentially just wait till then. But keep in mind, usually the stock drops after the ex-dividend date, because you have those people that just invest for dividends and buy it before the ex-dividend date, and once the ex-dividend date comes through, they sell it off. So that's it for today, guys, and thanks for watching. And yeah, this is a pretty quick one. So I hope everyone has a nice evening or morning or from wherever you're watching. And I'll try to answer the questions from the other videos. Okay.